Hi guys, welcome back to Goodies Corner. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So I came across this video and I decided to share egg baked with noodles. So they first of all crack the eggs and they are separating the yolks from the egg white. Wow. And they are sieving it. This is the egg white. The first one was the egg yolk. And what is this? It looks like yam. And I guess this is the dough. And these are some of the vegetables they'll be using to prepare it. Lemon. And these are the noodles. Noodles. Let me know in the comment section if you like noodles. I don't really like noodles that much. Is this bamboo? Yeah, bamboo. So as I said it at first, they are cracking the eggs they'll be using for the noodles. Wow, this is a lot of eggs. Now they are separating the yolk from the egg white. So after that, they whisk. Is this method whisking? They whisk it together, the egg yolk. Whisking. Or let's say they mix them together. It's ready now, so they sieve it. Because with the yolk, you see that white thing, we call it chaliza. They are trying to separate any particles from the yolk. Yeah, they are done with the yolk. And they are moving on to the egg white. This one too, they will whisk it until the preferred texture they want. They are done with it, and this one too, they are sieving it to get any particles from it and also to get rid of some of the foam. You wouldn't get all, but at least you get some amount of. These are fish head. Is it eggplant and some fishes? I think they are using it to prepare some stock. Yeah, I guess so. To prepare some stock. Yes. They put on the heat and bring it to a boil. What is this? I don't know what is it, but they are adding salt to it. Then they'll add some of their spices. This looks like yogurt, but no, this is vinegar. From afar, it looks like vinegar, but when it comes closer, this is rather vinegar. And the first one looks like milk, but I don't really know. But this one, I'm sure it's vinegar. They mix it together. They want each one to be well coated, and the stock is also boiling. Now the stock is ready, so they remove the vegetables from the stock. Yeah. Then they will sieve the stock. You don't want any particles from the vegetables to be in the stock, so they are sieving it carefully. And they are pouring it into a container. This is spring onion, yeah. And they are adding some herbs to water, bringing it to a boil. stirring it. Then they also strained the water from the herbs. They added it to the spring onion. I think the brown sauce is soya. This one is apple, red apple. They put it into a machine to chop it. Then they added some onions. These are onions. Yes. Yeah, the onions is ready. Yeah, this is yam. It looks like yam. I don't know. In my country, we call it yam, but I don't know how you call it in your country. You can kindly leave the name in the comment section. In English, we call it yam. So now he poured the onion that he blended into the sauce. And these are some spring onions. And they also added the yam to it, and I'm sure this is pepper. Yeah, this is pepper. Add preparing pepper sauce because the pepper is too plenty. I guess it will be delicious looking at the color. Okay, what next? What next? What next? Okay. So they are putting some onions on the fire. They are grilling it. They are grilling the onions. What are they using it for? I don't really know. But let's see. And these are spring onions. They are also grilling the spring onions. They coming to boil it. They poured all into a saucepan, added the red apple, some garlic, and I think this is vinegar and water. No, this is oil. I guess this is salt. And what's this? Is it ginger? Then they added, I'm sure this will be soya sauce. Mix everything well. Then they bring it to a boil. Is this meat or something? They are straining this one too. I think what they needed is stock, but they just needed the flavor of the vegetables and the fruits to infuse. Then they strain it. So now they are pouring the stock into a container. It's ready. Pouring some into a measuring cup. Then they pour it into a container. I think this is the container they use for service. Yes. Yeah, this is the one they use to serve. Now it's time for the noodles. This is flour. I think it's wheat flour. And this one is the integral flour. Yes, the white flour. They are pouring it into the baking machine. Then they add some broth. That's the first stock they prepared. Then they start to combine it together to form a dough. I think this is the dough. Yes, this is the consistency they'll be using to prepare the noodles. Yes. And they cut them according to the length they want. Yes. Then they arrange it very nicely. They mold it and arrange them. So the ones that they are not ready to use, they package them and I think they put them in the deep freezer. What are they adding to the stock again? I think this is also spring onion. Whether it's cooked, I don't know. For more flavor, I guess. Then they add some lemon. They want some sour taste, so they added some lemon. I don't know this, so if you know, kindly leave a comment in the comment section. Leave its name. I've forgotten its name. This one I'm sure is pepper and salt. And this will be blended onion, garlic, and ginger. Mix everything together. Then they also put it in a bowl. What is this? This is chopped. This is chopped spring onions. At this point, I'm lost. I don't really know what they are preparing. I don't know. Then they cover this one as well. Oh, okay. It was filling. It was filling that they are using to prepare some of their snacks. Yes. Then they use their fingers to seal it. Yes. I know the Italian name is ravioli, but I don't know how they call it in their language, and I don't really know the English name. So this is how they do it. And after that, they steam it. I've tasted some before, and it's very nice. I don't really know this. Whether it's vegetable, I don't know, but I'm sure it's vegetable. I guess this is salt. Yes, salt, some vinegar. and some vinegar. They added more salt. Oh, okay, okay. Then they cover it up. So back to the yolk. They are frying the yolk, the egg yolk, just that without the egg white. Wow, this is so beautiful. Okay, then this is the egg white. Okay, so they line the egg white, the egg yolk on the egg white, then they roll it together. Oh, nice. They roll it together. Is this food mat? Something like that. This would be food mat. Okay, so these are ready. So the eggs they prepared from the beginning, this is what they were using it for. Then they divide it into pieces, into eatable pieces, biteable pieces. Yeah. Alright, that one too is ready. Then they add some cucumber, and the first vegetable, I don't know what it is. This, I've tasted some before, but I don't know the name. And what is this one? Oil. Is it meat or ham? I don't know. Raw fried. This is also ready. Yes, this is what I was talking about. So they will steam it. Yeah. Ice block in water. So now it's time for them to prepare the noodles. So they put it through a machine, then it cuts them into pieces like spaghetti. Then they boil it in this hot water. I guess at this point you have to be very careful in order not to get burnt. Okay, so it's ready. These noodles don't need much time. I think about less than 3 minutes will be enough. Yes. After it's cooked, then you put it in the cold water, the one they added the ice blocks to, in order not for the noodles to get stuck, so that they can be able to separate them. Wow, so now it's time to serve. Yeah, I told you it was a nice sauce. You see, they added the egg, some of the stock. Wow, this will be delicious. It's time for serving. They added some vegetables, some egg. Wow, and some pepper sauce. This will be delicious. Or what do you think? So up next is preparation of rice noodles. The first one was egg buckwheat noodles, and this one is rice noodles. And I hope you enjoy this video. When I find any interesting video, I decide to share with you guys. So this is the preview of the whole video. I think they blended the rice and strain the water out of it. So this is how the process started, I guess. Please don't forget to like and share as well. Thank you. From scratch, the rice is being washed. Yes, the rice is being washed and put into, I think they are grinding it. Should I say blending or grinding? Because they are not using blender. This is an industrial work, so they are using a big machine to do it. Because they finished washing it and they grinded it, it's somehow watery. So after that, they tie it in this bag, then they put something heavy on it so that they can get rid of the water in it. That's what they are doing. They try to put something very heavy which can help them to drain the water. It's time for them to remove the heavy items they placed on it, because I'm sure by now the water is out and everything is perfect. Do you see how it is now? Now it has become flat, but at first it was so puffy. But now the water is drained and they have been able to get only the dry dough they needed. Yes, so this is it. So now they are transferring the dough into another machine which will also work on it. Yeah, so as you can see, the machine has started working. Let's see the results it will bring out. Okay, it is folding it into this dough. Yeah, then they arrange it on this rack. You can see it is very dry. As you can see, it is even cracking. It's very, very dry. So they get it into smaller sizes, then they arrange it on the rack. Then it goes into another machine as well. Or is this a refrigerator? I guess so. No, it goes into another machine which will also do another work on it. So let's wait for the results we get. Okay, I think it's an oven, so it went through it. You can see that it's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked. They put it into an oven to cook it for a short period. Then it comes back into the machine again, as we can see. it goes back into the machine. Okay, you see the difference? The first one was dry, but this one is sticky because the machine cooked it. The oven, I think that one is an oven, it cooked it a little bit, so it has developed the starch in it, and they are putting it to another machine. So this will be the machine that will straighten it for the last process. This is, I guess this is the last but one process. So after this one, then we go to the final one, which will be the slicing of the dough into the noodles. Yes, exactly as I said. After it went through the second process of straightening it, then they brought it into this machine which is making the rice noodles. As I said, this is the final preparation. I think it's cutting it. They do it bit by bit in order not to get it so stuck. Yeah, so this is it. I really love it. Like, I like rice noodle. I like the texture. So it goes back into the oven again. Let's see. And it comes back like this. So that's why when you buy rice noodles, I think the duration for cooking rice noodles at home is a minute or so, because looking at this process, it has already been cooked. You can see that it's even ready to be eaten, so no much preparation again. So they'll try to, are they trying it? Yeah, they are trying to separate it. It's very hot, as you can see. Very, very hot. So they try to blow some air inside so that it can separate. Then they cut it. Okay. They cut it and put it on this. This is more or less like a sieve. Then they bring it here. What next? What are they coming to do here again? Let's see. Okay, so they separate it well here. Not one by one, but at least they try to separate it so that when you are eating, you know that you are eating noodles. You are not eating something which is something like dough. Yes. Okay. Then they line it up again. I thought the other one was the final preparation, but I guess there was more to it, as you can see. Yeah. Then they dry it. As you can see, it's very dry. And if you can remember, when you go to buy it from the supermarket, this is how it is. This is how they fold it, exactly how it is. So after they separate it, they put it on this rag and dry it. And this is, I guess this is after the packaging, then they are done. So let's say this is last but one preparation. As you can see, they are already packaging some. So they put it on the scale to weigh it. Yes, to weigh it. Then they put it into the packaging rubber. neatly, as you can see, very neat. This is a lot of work. Wow, they are really doing a good job. So this is it. It goes into the box, and when you're ready, this is how they cook it. I think you boil hot water, you put it inside. Less than a minute, then it's ready. Yes, you put it into your bowl. You add your stock. Yes, anything you want to add to it, you add it. Then I guess it's ready. Okay, guys. So this is the preparation of rice noodles. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do well to turn on your notification bell for more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.